traditional wooden sailboats are special, but why do these classic sailboats continue to fascinate and inspire? I'm Andrea, an Italian engineer living in UK, and my passion for sailing has brought me to sail on Luara, a classic gaffer. From Bangor in North Wales, we are about to set sail to Milford Haven to join a special gathering organised by the All Gaffer Association. So join us as we navigate the Irish Sea on this classic vessel, while uncovering the stories behind this boat and experience the sheer joy of sailing a classic.
She's a prawner, so they fished the Morecambe sands and around Conwy for prawn and shrimp. It was called beam trawling. So they would have a wooden beam which they would drag along the seabed with a net behind it, and as it was dragged over the seabed, the shrimps and prawns all jump out of the sand and they get caught in the net.
Our adventure begins as we navigate through the beautiful Menai Strait, a narrow stretch of tidal water between the Isle of Anglesey and mainland of Wales. Renowned for its strong currents and shifting tides, timing our passage through this strait is crucial. Mike is the proud owner of Luara. He's got years of sailing under his belt and a deep passion for maritime heritage.
There was a good trade for prawns and these kind of fishing boats. There were hundreds of them because this coast was a big sort of seaside holiday destination for people from Manchester and Liverpool and Birmingham, and the nobbies would catch the prawns or shrimps and then they would bring them back and sell them to the holiday makers or get them shipped down to London, and it was the fastest person back that got the best price. So the boats did get quite fast. Okay, well here's our chart coming down the Llyn Peninsula. We came through Menai Strait, through the Carnarvon, through the Carnarvon Channel. This is our position now, plotted on the GPS. We may go down to Porthnynlline, or we might come round Bardsey and come into Aberdaron, either through the Sound or around the outside, depending on the planning that I'm going to do now to see what time we would arrive at Bardsey Sound. Right. And then from Aberdaron we could go south, come all the way around.
So we might go overnight, depending on conditions.
Yeah, depending on conditions.
So yeah, we were thinking to go to Aberdaron and moor there, and maybe stay overnight at Anchor. But because the wind calmed down and it's not gonna be very good tomorrow, we decided to just push on and just go straight to Newquay or Fishguard and sail overnight. As expected, the wind has calmed down and we are just sailing how far?
What, 3 knots?
3 knots, and soon we will have the current against, so yeah, not a lot of progress I think in the first part.
What you're going to do is release the halyard.
Yes.
And I'm going to haul it in on the masthead.
The Gaff-Rig is a traditional sailing setup easily identified by its four-sided mainsail, which is hoisted by a spar called the gaff. Similar to a cutter rig, we have two headsails. The jib, which is the sail we are replacing here, extends from the bowsprit to the top of the mast.
So the halyard has to go outside.
And the staysail, which is a smaller sail between the jib and the mast.
That end has to follow this up, okay? Has to follow up where the rope is going, so it's got to go inside the top of it.
Alright.
You see?
And then there is the topsail, the sail we are hoisting here, which sits above the mainsail and has an additional gaff. These sail provide extra power, especially in light winds. Yeah, topsail up. It was a great day for sailing the Irish Sea. The wind was gentle and the sea was calm. This is what perfect sailing conditions look like, and it doesn't get much better than this. Sailing on Luara was magical that day. Bigger jib on, topsail, and now we're doing 5.5 knots, and wind is 7 knots, so we are doing quite well, I think.
Alright.
Doing alright?
Yeah.
This is Phil, doing alright. And we are gonna sail through the night and arrive tomorrow morning to Fishguard. Stay tuned.
Looks amazing.
Look at that. Whoa. Home baked pasta boat. And now Mike and John are going to enjoy the meal, while me and Phil, we're gonna stay out. Sorry?
Scary stuff.
Getting ready for the night sail. These guys are first out. More or less we are halfway through.
It's about 8 miles from Fishguard. The wind has dropped. We're making about 4 knots over ground, but only about 1 or 2 knots maybe through the water. So we're really just drifting on the tide at the moment. I was thinking we might just press on and go round to Dale. Maybe put the motor on.
Yeah.
Be the thing to do, wouldn't it?
Because I'm wrecked.
You're wrecked? You're wrecked?
Wrecked.
How long have you been here for?
I don't know. I've lost track. But
Yeah.
go for a nap.
Yeah. Have a good nap.
Right.
So we arrived close to Fishguard at around 1 AM and we decided to keep pushing on. We started the engine and we are now heading to Barze Sound. This was at the end of a long freezing cold shift, and I was quite tired, but what a beautiful sunrise along the coast of Wales. So we just passed through the Ramsey Sounds, and we're gonna go to the Jack's Sounds, but we pass outside the Scomer Island.
Yep.
And then we go into Dale,
That's it.
and we anchor here for the night.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Ah. Okay, we are entering Dale. The following day, we set course to Neylan Marina, joining the classic Gaffer gathering. This experience was an exceptional opportunity to deepen my sailing skills on traditional Gaff-Rigged boat. Although it demands considerable effort, the wealth of knowledge gained in seamanship and handling these vessels is extraordinary. Each one of these sailboats has their unique story. Let's listen, for example, some stories of Luara from Mike.
The boat was nearly sunk. I can't exactly remember the whole story. And then he said that he had been sailing on board on his own, and there was a terrible storm, and he fell down into the bottom of the boat and was sort of knocked unconscious and went into a sort of trance state. And while he was sort of like this, the ghosts of all of the previous and future skippers of the boat came to see him.
Wow.
Including Captain Delmar Morgan, who said, "I remember you. You were there."
Captain Delmar Morgan.
And in the morning, the boat had sailed itself back home, all on its own.
It's a proper sea tale.
So yeah, it's a strange story. There was an article in Yachting Monthly which was called "Spawned on a Prawning Boat" by Miranda Delmar Morgan.
Mike's stories are endless, each one a testament to the legacy of Luara and the novice. We could easily fill an entire video with his tales, but for now, I hope you enjoyed this brief voyage into the world of Luara, and let me know if you want to hear more stories, and also please subscribe if you can.